This is the rundown of the day. Government's business was taken up on day 3 of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly's autumn session 2022. As per the rules, the day began with question hour. The first start question of the day was raised by Mahendraganj MLA Dikanshi D. Shira as to whether way bridges have been installed in the Mahendraganj import-export stretch of the roads. Minister in charge, Legal Metrology, Renington Lingdotongkar replied in the negative. The second question was placed by North Shillong MLA Adelbert Nongrum inquiring about the current status for the proposed medical college at TB Hospital at Mauba. Health and Family Welfare Minister James Sangma said that the construction of the Shillong Medical College is under active consideration. He informed that an alternate 50-acre site for the proposed medical college has been identified in New Shillong Township and that the proposed site at Mauba was disqualified due to issues regarding congestion, narrow approach road and due to the site not fulfilling guidelines under the National Medical Commission or the NMC. Deputy Chief Minister in charge Power Department Prestun Song in response to a question placed by Rangsakona MLA Zenit Sangma informed that the 132 kilovolts substation at Pulbari is likely to be commissioned within this month. Umroy MLA George Bilingdo placed the question as to the status of release to households that have suffered due to damage caused by natural disasters and calamities under Boirumbong block. Minister in charge Revenue and Disaster Management Kerman Shila informed that a total of 187 were affected and the total loss reported was Rs 13.94 lakhs, of which 5.15 lakh is due for payment. During a supplementary, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma informed that the government is in the process of providing provisions for parking of funds with all deputy commissioners for the purpose of immediate relief to damage caused to households due to disasters. In response to the question placed by Maulai MLA PT Saukme in regards to the Meghalaya Public Service Commission, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma informed that there are 1,301 posts lying vacant. The Chief Minister also informed that the MPSC will be revamped and the government is planning to go for common tests for posts with same pay grade and same qualifications. He informed that the delay in the process to fill up the posts was due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the High Court ruling for implementation of the roster system. Following question hour, the Assembly Speaker issued a strict warning to Gambigre MLA Saling Sangma for the use of unparliamentary language in day 2 of the session. The Speaker warned that strong action will be taken by the House if any further repetition of such actions is undertaken by the member. Mausan Ram MLA HM Shangpliang then tabled a 0-hour notice to discuss on the newspaper clipping, and I quote, "No project sanctioned for border areas in last 2 years," unquote. Border Areas Development Minister Lakshman Rumboy in his reply informed that the Government of India, via a letter dated April 6, 2022, the Ministry of Home Affairs has instructed that Border Areas Development Program will continue only up to September 30 of this financial year and no new works will be approved under the program. The letter instructed the state government not to send the annual action plan for financial year 2022 and 23. State governments have been requested to prioritize the sanctioned works. The state government is carrying out implementation of 99 projects approved during 2020 to 21, and the state was instructed to continue only ongoing works and not implement works for projects that has not been started. He also informed that Rs 7.41 crores is due to be released from the ministry for the year 2021 to 2022, and no funds was released during 2022 to 2021. Mausan Ram MLA HM Shangpliang then called the attention of Minister in charge Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Bantay Dorlingdo to a news item, and I quote, "Shuwan penher drone klem ai dawai banyada yaki dieng kwai." In his response, the minister informed that the department started the first ever pilot project of spraying Bodwa mixture on areca nut plantation through the use of drones, but the initiative was stopped during monsoon season. He added that the government is now in the process of procuring better high-capacity drones, which can spray more areas in less time. To ease grievances faced by the areca nut farmers, he informed that Rs 6.27 crores has been sanctioned under the Fruit Development Scheme for distribution of free planting material as immediate relief for areas affected under areca nut plantation for the current financial year. Deputy Chief Minister in charge Public Work, Roads, Prestun Song then laid a statement relating to a call attention notice by Maukayao MLA Nujorki Sungo under the caption, and I quote, "Tang Shisien La Siang Rong Hadu Menta So Sat Kishnong Haki Hilai Constituency Bajot Rathai Kasurong," unquote. The statement read that Rs 40 crores has been sanctioned for strengthening of Jawai, Nartyang, Kadyap and Khanduli Road. Call attention was followed by short-duration discussion regarding a news item under the caption, and I quote, "The plight of the education sector in the state," unquote. MLAs H.M. Shangpliang, Adalbert Nongrum, Zanit Sangma, Meryl Bonds AM, P.T. Saukume, Asmatur Muminen, Rakam Sangma, Gavin Milliam, Vinasan D. Sangma, Saleng Sangma, and Ferland Sangma participated in the discussion. Replying to the concerns raised by the different legislators, the Minister in charge Education Lakshman Rumboi said that the MDA government is the only government that has identified parameters to improve the education system in the state. On the issue of pass percentage, he said that it was linked to quality teachers and infrastructure, and the government is working to address the matter, and a committee has been formed to look at such aspects. He also reminded that more than 1,300 regular teachers' posts were filled, and from now on, only regular teachers will be appointed. He informed of the government's reconstruction for government, primary and higher secondary schools taken up in the first phase and the plan for second phase. He stated that whatever decision the government is taking is in the best interest of the state, and although the education sector is very challenging, the MDA government has taken up the challenge to solve the problem of the people. He added that although it is a work in progress and the government has the mandate, and will do it. Deputy Chief Minister in charge Power Prastun Tensong laid the regulations of the Meghalaya State Electricity Regulatory Commission, Renewable Energy Purchase Obligation and its Compliance, Second Amendment, Regulations 2018 dated 30th August 2022, the terms and conditions for determination of tariff from renewable energy sources, First Amendment, Regulations 2014 dated 23rd June 2022, and the redressal of consumer grievances and electricity ombudsman, First Amendment, Regulations 2017 dated 3rd August 2022. Minister in charge Forest and Environment James P.K. Sangma laid the annual report of the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board for the year 2019 to 2020, and Deputy Chief Minister Prastun Tensong laid the annual report of the Shillong Smart City Limited for the year 2019-2020 and 2020 to 2021. 3 bills were introduced in the House today. Minister in charge Taxation James Sangma introduced the Meghalaya Professions, Trades, Callings and Employments Taxation Amendment Bill 2022 and the Meghalaya Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill 2022. Chief Minister in charge Tourism Conrad Sangma introduced the Meghalaya Ropeway Bill 2022. The last business taken up was voting on supplementary demands for grants. Demand number 1 moved by Minister in charge Law Department James Sangma for additional amount of Rs 6 crores 13 lakhs 33,334 rupees for administration of the heads 2014 Administration of Justice, 4059 capital outlay on public works, 4216 capital outlay on housing was passed without a cut motion. Demand number 2 moved by Minister in charge Revenue and Disaster Management Kermanshala for additional amount of Rs 14 crores 66 lakhs was passed after Umroi MLA George B. Lingdor withdrew his cut motion. Demand number 3 moved by Minister in charge Taxation James Sangma for an additional amount of Rs 1 crore 90 lakhs was passed without a cut motion. Voting on demand number 4 will be continued in the next government's business day. Snippets of the business of the day can be found on our YouTube channel. Subscribe for more content.